Alright, we're back. Alright, I got the screen kind of jammed in there. You can see how the breather fits above the screen. Right there. So it fits in the hole right here. Screen goes down here. So the oil's free to go down and get in here and suck out. These screens really don't do much. Now with the motors I don't even use it. It doesn't separate the oil into breather because it comes through one tube and out the other tube and it never goes past the screen. You think the screen would be between the two breathers to separate the air and oil. It doesn't. So, well, I don't know really what it really does. So, anyway, it's in there. Okay, now I can go ahead and lubricate this thing up. Uh-oh. The Loctite is set up now already. That's a problem. It took too long to put it together. Okay, all the way down. Loctite is doing its job. So now the gear is completely bottomed out on this, down there with the spring and the other piece is in there. So it's 100% in there. What I didn't do, damn it, I forgot to do that, didn't I? Shit. I didn't put any lubricant on the seal spacer down there. Damn it. That's a problem. Because it's in there tight right now. Oh yeah, that's got a lot of drag on it. Yeah, that's a problem. Clearance is back. Light. Alright, let's see how we're going to do this. How we're going to do this. I'm going to make a big mess, that's how we're going to do it. I'm going to pour some oil right down there and down his liver down there. Bingo. Trying to get some oil between the seal down in there and the part. Alright, hopefully it's in there. I think this is going to be a problem. I really don't like how I'm doing this. I put some oil down there where it belongs, down there. I really don't like what I'm doing. I really do not like this. We're going to stop and reboot this thing. I'm not doing it this way. I do not like it at all. It could be a problem. Might not be, but it could be. It's not worth the risk. Just going to pull this all apart. Start over. No damn way I'm going to put a motor together this tight. What a pain in the ass. All the times I had this thing apart, I never thought about the gear being bottomed out. fighting for 3 days trying to get clearance. Never even remotely thought about this. Oh well. Better late than never. Let's see how good this Loctite is. Remember, it went on loose. Alright. That's why I use sleeve retainer Loctite. It retains things. Okay, that is out. There's a lot of metal right there now. That screw is going to be hard to get out of there now. See what it dimpled it pretty heavy. Okay, now I got to clean it a little better than that. Take our rag here. Make sure there's no grit in there. Metal debris is bad. Okay, so I'll leave the light on the whole time, probably. So we need to gain some clearance. So we were going to shrink the spring. Looks like the spring is bottoming out inside of the sleeve. That's probably why it doesn't go down all the way. Yep. There it goes. To get it just right, it goes all the way in there full down. So I just crunched it. Now it went all the way down now. Probably won't stay there though. The problem is how do you make it get that much pressure in there? It's kind of going all the way, kind of not. Problem is you don't have much pressure as devices when you're doing them. When you're collapsing on the real world, you don't have that kind of pressure. We did go quite a bit further in that time, so that was a plus. Let's just go for it again. Put the Loctite back on there again. You can definitely see how it works really good. Okay. Still tight. It's way down there now. It went way down there. Oh yeah. We don't need 100, we get 150. So it can come out a little bit. Give us a little free play. Okay, so let's get this thing to come out a little bit. So right now you can see right here. See the distance in the case right there? You get like 150 thou right there. Oop, get where the scale is. And you look over here without the gasket, see you only got about 80 right there. The gasket's 20 or so, so it'll actually make that less. So we got to bring that out a little bit. That'll free up the seal over there so you don't have so much pressure on it. Do that before the Loctite sets up. So instead of talking about this stuff, it should be working. Got the crank released. Tension came off. All right. Perfect. All right, I'm a lot happier now. Okay, so now we're 100 thou clearance right there. And we already know that this is not even 100 thou now, and there's a gasket, so we're good. And then we know we got clearance over here because see how the gear right here can move? See that move? Whoop. See that clearance? So that means that has clearance on the seal right there also. It'll work. We already saw the crank drop because it took the drag off of it. It's not locked up. So I'm a lot happier now. Okay. Way happier. Okay, I gotta clean the muck off of here again. Okay, make sure there's nothing in there. Okay. Everything is all loose now. All right, let's do this again. This goes in first. No, not that one. That one there. There we go. You're in there, you're in there, you're marked. You go around where you belong. Uh-oh. We have a shim issue here. There it is. Come off the bench. The shim came off. Yep. 2 copper shims down there. Oh, no steel shim. 2 shims. Yep. That makes 3. Put that back in there. Line that back up. Okay, that's all back in where it belongs. Okay, we still have our shim on that, so we're good. And I'll go back in. Come back up a little bit. Okay. All the marks line up again. What a mess. I'm glad I caught that though. That was a biggie. That could have been a big problem there. Much happier. Wipe that off. Okay. So now we got oil on there, we got clearance here. That mark lines up, that mark lines up. Everything's lined up. Just like it's supposed to. Everything rotates. We are golden. We know the gear is locked on. Should be good to go. Alright, we'll be back in a minute.